Here we are with junior middleweight Delvin Rodriguez, who's fighting on December 3rd, rematch with Pawel Wolak. A very exciting fight. He was here in New York City. Tell me, were you skeptical at all that you would get this opportunity?
You know, at the beginning it looked like it was going to happen, then it wasn't going to happen, then all of a sudden they call me and I say, listen, the rematch is on, Madison Square Garden, under Margarito and Cotto. So, you know, what more can I ask for? I say, man, this is very exciting, man. It was, I got to tell you, when I first heard that was finally going to happen, I had to go to the gym and burn some of the excitement that I had in me. So, you know, like I say, I'm glad it's just going to happen, and I know there's going to be another exciting fight in December 3rd.
A lot of people. What did you learn from him? What did you learn in the first fight about him?
Well, you know, you always learn, every fight you always learn something. You know, the guy is very, very awkward, very determined. There's a guy that I know I got to be even in better shape this time, and I got to prepare even better this time. You know, he's a very tough guy, a very good fighter, and a very guy, you know, hard guy to figure out in the ring, you know, because he doesn't give you a chance, he doesn't give you 1 second. So, like I said, we just got to prepare.
Was that an issue for the first time you feel that you weren't in good enough shape?
No, you know, we always get prepared for, you know, we always get prepared like we're fighting for the world title. But, you know, now that I got the opportunity to fight him, you know, I know ways, you know, we figure ways and things that we're going to do maybe a little different, maybe make the training a little intense than we did before. But like I said, we always prepare for a good fight, man.
You know, everyone always says, if you've gone through hell once, why go through it again a second time? Do you feel like that you went through hell in that first fight?
Hell no, I think you got to ask him that question. I mean, if you saw his face at the end of the fight, you know, like I said, I think he's a great fighter. I don't hold anything against him, and I respect him. But I believe that health, I wouldn't say that, you know, of course it was a tough fight. It was a fight that you got to prepare. You cannot give this guy a chance. You cannot fall asleep with this guy for 1 second. So, like I said, we getting prepared, and I'm very positive, and I know that we're going to be prepared for December 3rd.
Before the first fight, you had been off for a while. Did you experience any ring rust?
Oh, of course, and I was off for almost a whole year. Not just off for a whole year, but also stepping up to 154. You know, it was a little. If you saw the fight, you know, at the beginning of the fight, it took me a little, at least a couple rounds to adjust to his rhythm of fighting and get that little rust off of me.
You've been at this is your second fight at 54 now, is it?
So this is going to be my second fight.
He's been at 54 for a while. Did you feel that he was stronger than you, and that wasn't your weight, or is 54 your weight?
Not at all, man. Not at all. You know, I believe that's where they underestimated me. You know, they used to see Delvin Rodriguez that was struggling. Well, nobody knows what goes behind, you know, the camp, but they were struggling to make the 147. I was about a year and a half going that ring very dried up, and you know, the power wasn't there. But stepping to 154, you know, I felt stronger than ever, and I believe that's what I showed that day when I fought him.
What's your prediction for this rematch?
I could predict it's going to be a very exciting fight, just like I said the first one, and you know, you're going to see a lot of punches flying. You know, that's what I can say. You know, it's going to be exciting.
You feel you got a fair shake in the cards? The first time?
That first time, you know, first time I believed that I did enough to get the fight. I believe it was a very tough fight, very close fight, but I believe that I did more damage than he did. I got the most solid punches in, the hardest punches in, the more accurate punches in, and I believe I did enough to win the fight. But you know, like I say, everything happened for a reason. Look where we are now. You know, we fight in December 3rd, Madison Square Garden, HBO. So what more can I ask for?
Delvin, do you think